Support comes from the Virginia Living Museum. I'm Jessica Azura, Senior Director of Guest Engagement, welcoming you to experience the wonder of Virginia's native birds, mammals, marine life, and reptiles, all with a focus on education and conservation. More at thevlm.org.
Very good morning to you, and welcome to our Bird Notes. This is Dwight Davis. What I Did on My Summer Vacation, as a title, is so trite it has entered into the joke arena. But so be it. The subtitle here, by the way, is Thoughts on Looking for Birds in a Vermont Forest. Number 1. I have heard that the jungle is rather quiet, actually, that it is not as it is depicted in children's books. That is, wild animals are not parading around, inviting observation. And so it was in the woods in the Green Mountain State. There are not bears and raccoons and snakes at every turn. Indeed, it's usually unlikely that a walk in the woods will turn up much beyond an eft, out for a stroll, or assorted bird calls, or a scurrying chipmunk, or insects buzzing about one's ears. Number 2. Why is it so difficult to see the scarlet tanager? You would think that a bird that is so brilliantly scarlet, with deep black wings and tail, would stand out. But it doesn't. It stays lost in the leaves, more readily heard than seen. And the same goes for warblers, only much more so, they being so small. Number 3. Whenever I get frustrated trying to observe birds, I remind myself that the birds don't care about being seen. They're just going about their daily business, which is mostly eating, and have little regard for the person with the binoculars. Number 4. There are some bird songs that we might not hear, even though we see the birds. The chestnut-sided warbler has a song that is only used when the bird is raising its young. If the warbler does not nest where we see it, we miss the song. So it was in Vermont. I heard juncos trilling their song, which they don't do when they winter in coastal Virginia. And I heard again that ethereal song of the hermit thrush, along with its altogether different call, a sharp tuck sound. Number 5. It seemed to me that the red-eyed vireo's monotonous question-and-answer song was faster up north, that is, with shorter pauses between the phrases. And number 6. Where were the Blackburnian warblers? I need to see another one before I shuffle off this mortal coil. Some thoughts on looking for birds in a Vermont forest.
Support comes from the Virginia Living Museum. I'm Jessica Azura, Senior Director of Guest Engagement, welcoming you to experience the wonder of Virginia's native birds, mammals, marine life, and reptiles, all with a focus on education and conservation. More at thevlm.org.